really get the scale of this picture of it, this creature is something along the lines of the Magnetar from Northrend. It's kind of at that scope, so imagine this thing lumbering across the plane towards you. So here's the ogres. We mentioned earlier that this is the homeland of the ogres. These aren't the same ogres that you know that you fought in Dire Maul. These ogres they're bigger, they're stronger, they're vicious. I think you can get that vibe through the concept art here. And then another new creature, brand new race, these are the Saberon. The Saberon are a race that you're going to find all across Draenor. It's not something that's just located in one zone. You're definitely going to be fighting with them a lot throughout the expansion. Here's a dragonfly. So to get kind of a sense of the scope on this, you can't tell it here either, but we're planning on making this a mount. So when you think about Draenor, it's like things like this. They're these creatures that you might be used to, but we're showing them in a whole different way here, just because this land is such a different place than anything you've been to. Speaking of flying creatures, this is the Chimera. So what's neat about this Chimera is, on top of the fact that it flies, it's also got a full set of combat animations. We're going to be able to fight this guy as a boss, fight him in the world. It's another one of those creatures that you see it and it just looks savage right off the bat just from taking a look at it. And that's the feeling we wanted to get with Draenor. So, those are some of the creatures you're going to find there. But how do you get there? What's the experience? How do we actually, get there and get started on this stuff? We decided to build a very specific introductory experience that all players will go through. Probably feels similar to the Death Knight experience. Very guided, specific, to jump you right into the story and get you started. The same thing that we want to do here. We're going to send you on a suicide mission through the Dark Portal to at least give you a chance to get a foothold. So we're going to have a launch event before the launch of Warlords that'll kind of set this up. The Dark Portal is going to be red out in Blasted Lands, and people are going to start realizing something's up. We've got to deal with this. You are the one who's going to deal with this. We're going to send you through. You got to do something about the portal so you guys can even get there and get started. What's great about this is it puts you right in. You don't have to do a quest and read about it. We're going to let you play it, let you experience it as quick as we can. Now once, depending on if you're a Horde or Alliance, once you finish the intro experience, you're going to go to your first zone. For the Horde, that's going to be Frostfire Ridge. Frostfire is a really unique looking zone. It's a frozen tundra, but we've mixed it with this element of active volcanoes, so it creates a really awesome look. It's very different than anything we've done. It's the home of the Frostwolf clan. Meeting up with Durakan here and help them. They're locked in this gnarly war with the Thunderlord clan, another local clan from the area. Now the Thunderlords are in the process of joining up with the Iron Horde, so it's really important for you to help them stop that and help the Frostwolves really establish the fact that they are not going to join the Iron Horde.
Spoilers.
Whoops. There's one more really important race in Frostfire, and that's Ogres. The Ogres have a fortress here called Bladespire, and you're actually going to help early on. One of your first things you're going to do is try to recapture that fortress so you can turn it into essentially your capital city for the expansion. This is where hopefully you'll bind and do everything from this space. So this is where Frostfire is on the map. It's up here in the northwest. Here's a look at the zone map itself. There on the western side, you can see Bladespire Fortress. You can kind of get that vibe. It's obviously a snow-cold zone. Got a little bit of concept art here. This is something we had early on that helped us really get the vibe, get a feel for what it was going to look like. It's got these unique rock structures throughout the whole zone. Really sets it apart from anything.
A little anecdote on that, actually, is that we originally concepted this zone as a purple desert.
Yep.
But wasn't really working.
Turned out everyone that saw it kept saying, "Why is that snow purple?"
And why are the
really
frost wolves in a purple desert?
Fine, it's snow already.
Sometimes we don't.
But we made it work. It's awesome. But we could talk about it and look at pictures all day, but what better than to show you guys a video? So let's take a look at it.
버튼 수작 마라. 버튼 수작 마라.
bingo.
And that is Frostfire Ridge. It's really exciting to be able to talk about that zone because that's the first zone we actually worked on the expansion. So it's been around for a while, so it's great to finally get a chance to show it to you guys. So let's get to the Alliance. So after they finish their introductory experience, they are going to go to Shadow Moon Valley. Obviously a familiar name, a place most people probably know what it's like now. It's completely different in this time and age. The zone is always fast at nighttime. It's nighttime all the time here. It's a zone that you're never going to see the day. It's another unique fit. It's something we really tried to hit with all the zones in Draenor, is that they have a vibe. When you leave it, you're going to go, oh, that's the zone. That's the zone that's got the crazy fire stuff. We really want to give you that hit so you remember these places. Now, Shadow Moon is the home of Kerebor. It's what you know in the future as Black Temple, but at this point, it's the holy temple of the Draenei. Problem is, it's under attack by the Iron Horde. One of your first things you're going to do when you get here is stop that attack. We have to save Kerebor. Without Kerebor, the Draenei really don't stand a chance. You can do that, you can turn that into your Alliance City, the same way we were talking about that with the Ogre Capital and Frostfire. These will be your two kind of capitals that you'll bind from and play the expansion from. There's one other player in this puzzle, though, in Shadow Moon Valley. The Shadow Moon Orc clan. This is the home of their clan. They're led by Ner'zhul, and he is hell-bent on joining the Iron Horde and doing anything to his people to actually make that happen. You're going to take a part in that and help try to make sure that that doesn't actually come through. So this is where it is on the map. We tried to keep location in mind and make sure that it made sense in relation to where Shadow Moon Valley is in Outland. This is a look at the zone map here. You can see Kerebor off to the right. The Horde invasion comes in from the north there at that dock. The Shadow Moon clan's kind of located. Got a couple different camps across the zone. Really awesome piece of art that we got early on. Helped us set the mood and the vibe for the zone. I think we saw this and we were like, well, why don't we just have it be like this all the time? This looks awesome. But again, let's just take a look at it in game. Before we do that, we wanted to give you a quick reminder. This is what Shadow Moon looked like before. It's a well-written piece of just, I mean, huge volcano in the middle of the zone. It's got Black Temple in it. I mean, the place is just a mess. So what you see here is much more idyllic, a completely different scene. Let's run the video. So that's Shadow Moon Valley. So we got two more zones we're going to give you a sneak peek at today. Next up would be Gorgron. We talked a little bit about Gorgron